Well, that really isn't what you want to see. It looks like this Jeep is going to need a new engine. Welcome back to Rolling Stonks. My name is CJ. Woo! In this video, we're going to be undressing this engine, getting all the fluids out of it, and pulling it out of this Jeep.
I start by removing the empty air cleaner housing and disconnect the old throttle cable, which is connected to the carburetor with two differently sized conjoined springs. Now I remove the ignition coil wires, delete the upper radiator hose, and unbolt the old crusty carburetor from the intake manifold.
And there is the carburetor. At least the old carburetor. We do have a new one, because this one's probably all gummed up and gross. Oh, look, a dead spider. Go figure.
Here I am removing the 100-watt chrome alternator that I installed on this Jeep over 15 years ago.
We got our alternator removed, and I don't know if you can hear that. Doesn't sound great. So I'm not sure if this is still good. We have another one that does look like it's good, so we'll see. Maybe we'll reuse this, maybe we won't.
With the ignition coils removed, it's an easy job to take out the distributor.
That is a mechanically driven distributor. Pretty wild. One more component out of here.
Next to come out is the oddly engineered radiator support rods, a custom solution fabricated by my grandfather, no doubt.
Oh, that's neat.
Now I'm removing the electric auxiliary cooling fan, which is bolted directly onto the cooling fins of the radiator by some long, thin screws and flat rectangular washers.
We're getting there. There's still a bunch of stuff we have to take off this engine before we can remove it, but I'm getting tired and it's getting late, so we're gonna pick this up next time. I just picked up these wheel dollies here from Temu, believe it or not, and I normally don't buy cheap stuff from China, but the reviews look good and I just felt like I should try these, and they're pretty cool. They expand all the way out so you can get them around the tire without having to jack up the car, and then you can use this foot pedal down here to then jack it up. And there you have it, just like that. That tire is off the ground. Pretty cool. Now I can position this thing anywhere I need to get this on the lift, which is just the right size, but only barely, so it's got to be in the perfect spot. Okay. Now we can get the wheels off. All right. Hopefully these tires fit. Yes. Look at that. We have the right size. Let's see if we can get the wheel on without this. Boy, that would be great. I do not want to have to run these spacers if I don't have to. I was able to get some tires from the same guy who sold me that, and they fit, and it looks like they fit without the spacers, which I really am happy about. I'm going to get the other ones on here, and I'll be able to get the original wheels back to my cousin. So I was trying to get this off here, and it took me a while to realize, but these threads are reversed. So, boy, that was a battle until it wasn't. Look at the size of the spacer. That is just unnecessary. Oh, yeah. Like a glove. Love it when the plan comes together. Our big fat spacer. Getting everywhere. That's one radiator hose removed. And there's the radiator. Holy moly. All right. So now that's been pulled out. And we'll just keep on pulling stuff out of here because this engine needs to come out. Honestly, the oil doesn't look too bad considering. There's one shim batter coming on out. Those are acorns. Somebody was using the muffler as acorns, sorry. Alright, that's enough for now. You can see that we are in the process of taking this engine out. Look at that, guys. This engine actually turns. And you can see the rocker arms are moving. So this engine is not seized. On the other hand, Jesus here just pulled the valve covers and you can see that is water inside the valve cover. So this engine definitely got water in it. But the fact that it turns is a very good sign. It means that this can probably be rebuilt. Here is the second engine I bought for this car. We did a leak down test on this and unfortunately there is air coming out of the head gaskets and out of the valves. So this engine also needs to be rebuilt. Right now, Robert's trying to disconnect the clutch, right?
Yep.
Yep, and of course it's old and rusty and you know the deal. Nice. So there's a cable that actually moves the clutch, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's another mechanical thing I never seen before.
This side does look a little better, but there's still a lot of buildup in there. That is dirty. Golly. He's got the straps out. That means this bad boy is coming out soon. Look at that, he's got it out. All right, we're just gonna set it on this little mini pallet and from there, I can make a decision whether or not this engine's gonna get rebuilt and put back. Oh, of course, fluid's coming out. We should have expected that. Or that one over there is gonna go in the Jeep. This is progress, so thank you very much, Robert. I really appreciate this.
Off comes the bell housing. Then the clutch unbolts from the flywheel.
Here's our clutch. Yeah, and there's our big dog flywheel. Jesus had to pull out the big guns for this one here. Yeah, there we go. Just come off like. Oh, wow. Okay, there you go. Apparently all the weight was over here. Yep, big dog.
The wiring for the coolant temperature sensor and the oil pressure sender are held on with finger nuts, interestingly enough, which makes removing them easy. The oil pressure sender easily threads out, which is great because I'll probably replace this with a brand new unit. The coolant temperature sensor on the intake manifold comes out with a few taps from the mallet, and then some additional miscellaneous plumbing items are removed. The intake manifold finally pops off after beating it with a rubber mallet for a while. I move on to the other engine and take the starter off because, hey, why not?
Somebody's having fun.
Yeah. I actually do consider this fun compared to the stuff I normally do for
I keep working on these engines, removing things one thing at a time. And I keep working on it, and working on it, and working on it.
We have two bad engines that don't hold compression and don't pass a leak down test here. But the good news is I found a builder who's going to rebuild me a working 225 Buick V6. And I'm going to send him these two cores, and he's actually going to give me credit for both cores. That means that I need to strip these engines down. I need to get the timing cover off, the water pump off, the oil pump, the fuel pump, the oil pan, and anything basically that's bolted to the block and the heads, and get these ready to go to the rebuilder. Both of these engines have to get secured to that pallet, wrapped in plastic, and then shipped out. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and strip both of these engines down all the way to the block and heads, and that's gonna be really clean and fun. And by really clean and fun, I mean really dirty, and I'm probably going to fight a lot of stuck fasteners. Just like this one that I've already stripped out. So we're already having so much fun. Let's have some more fun. It actually feels empty, but it's not. It has some in there. Great. Oh, that's neat. Right into the oil, of course.
Freshly oiled. Perfect.
Well, that'll slide really well now. All right. Let's see what she looks like underneath. Wow. You know what? That does not look too bad. Everything in here looks like it's in one piece, and nothing feels loose or looks broken, so that's a good sign. How about this one? Yeah, same thing. Those look okay. So everything up here now on this engine can stay. What we need to do is get this entire piece off here. Let's try this one first, just for fun. Oh, look how easy that comes out. Oh, this is glorious. There's our fuel pump. Oh yeah. There it goes, it's cracking. Oh, there go my bolts. Okay, well that's loose. So, let's go ahead and take these bolts out and pull her off. That it? Woo, there it comes. That pump doesn't look too bad. Still spins okay? Dude, guys. This pump might be okay. There's no weird noises? Huh. Okay, okay. shoot. Oh God, there's a lot of oil in there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Whoa, now you can see the crankshaft. Holy moly, look at that. Now, I can't really see what's going on here, so I'm gonna put on my headlamp and we're gonna check this out. That's what a crankshaft looks like in a Buick 225 V6. And that is about as far as we are going to go on this. I am sending this block out and the other block for a rebuild, and we are going to get one rebuilt balanced engine back, and that is going to make this run again. I can't wait. Oh, and we got to do like everything else too, so there's all that. Yay. Ooh. Okay, it was just stuck. Wow, that scared the crap out of me. I thought I broke it. You can see some things in here, but I don't know if that's metal or not. Let's take a magnet and see. There's nothing getting stuck to the magnet, so that's a good sign. I'm going through these engines and I'm noticing some differences here. First of all, take a look at this side, which is the side that mounts to the Jeep, so this is important. You can see, if I can get this to focus, you can see that inside it looks like that here, but on that one, it has these like fins. See that fin there? This one does not have any fins. So that's the first difference I'm noticing. Over here, you can see the thickness of this part of the engine block. And on this one has either been shaved down and modified, or it's thinner. It looks like it's been modified. And then this thing here has been added. This stud is on this side, whereas on this engine, the stud is much smaller. Another difference you can see here is here, there is not one of these square things like that and that one. But on this one, between that one and that one, there's that one. And on this one, there isn't one here in the middle between that and that. On this block, which is the one that came out of the Jeep, you can see the blue paint remnants here from when my grandfather and my uncle and my father painted this blue. Somebody, it looks like, painted orange over it. So this has been painted twice. There it goes. Golly. Here is the oil from the engine that I bought, and it looks pretty good. It's obviously not good. It's black basically, so it's absolutely filthy. But by good, I mean there don't seem to be any shiny parts in it. There is the crankshaft. Everything looks okay in here, so I'm guessing this engine did not blow up. It probably just dried up. Irvin has managed to use our crane here to get one engine on the pallet, and we were just able to break this thing free. And when I say break, I mean break, because this thing actually snapped, and it is completely broken and bent. I hit it with a hammer and bent it. So this timing cover will not be reusable. Luckily, we have that one from the second engine we bought, so we will use that instead. But in the meantime, Irvin's going to get this wrapped up, put on this pallet, and these engines are going to go to the rebuilders. All right. There are our two engine cores, and they are headed to Washington. Goodbye.